So, Season 2 is officially underway, and a lot has changed. Everything from the XP reward path to collections to team affinity. It's all new, it's all different. And honestly, it's extremely overwhelming. So I thought we'd come in and talk about what you should do first in Season 2 of MLB The Show 24. Leave a like down below if you guys do enjoy these videos. As always, subscribe to the channel as well, and let's go ahead and get into it. I mean, very clearly, things have changed, right? This is my team now. Looks a lot different from all the 9-9s in the top right of the corner just less than 24 hours ago. And I think truly the first thing you want to do first is be able to get a ton of XP. Naturally, that's how you're going to work down the path and get some of the most sought after cards of the game, like Chipper Jones, Ken Griffey Jr., and Roy Halladay. But I think we should start here first with Team Affinity. You are going to get some good XP, and you're going to get cards, which is going to help you get more XP in the process. So the Team Affinity programs, I'll be honest, these are kind of the same in how you get these cards right here. I'll make a video talking about who you should go after first, I think, if you guys want to see that. Of course, gonna be honest, I think live series is really the way to go right now. In fact, I think we should tackle that, the cornerstone captains. As you see right here, I did take Luis Castillo as my captain, and we're running him onto tier 3, and you look at some of the stats of these cards, they are really pretty damn good. Now, of course, remember, you can exchange at free will this cornerstone captain whenever you want. But you have to make sure they're out of your lineup, your main screen lineup, your event lineup, and any mini seasons lineup, and then you can exchange them. And to be honest, I think Castillo is definitely the way to go right now. I can see Giancarlo Stanton being good in the future, same as Rafi Devers. I think if you don't want to run live series, Rafi might be the best pick. I know the boost isn't great, you don't want to use low fielding guys, but there's actually a good amount of cards, considering we're lower overalls, that have 74 or less fielding, so you do get 15 power onto them. But I really can't stress enough, I have one of the 90 plus overall diamonds, and it's Tarik Skubal. I mean, he's the cheapest one out there. I don't have Ohtani, I don't have Mookie, Judge, Trout, any of those guys. But I've got everybody else who they have risen in price, like Harper and Soto. Juan is about 20K now. But if you have these kind of cards, I think you are more than fine using the Luis Castillo captain. He's a good pitcher, and he's going to boost a lot of great cards. I think he's the way to start. So let's move it back to Team Affinity here. So I think the best way to tackle Team Affinity this time around, there's the moment challenges. You've got 5 for each division, which is going to add up to 15,000 total points. You've got the Extreme Showdown, and trust me, it is a bit difficult. I'm going to be honest, I did fail it my first time. Forrest Whitley in particular, he is nasty. I'm looking forward to that 89 overall card, but I really think you got to give it a shot. 20,000 points in all 6 divisions, 120K Team Affinity points. It's just too hard to pass up. And again, if you want some guidance, if you want some help into completing this, I really think bunting is the way to go. Get somebody on base, get a couple guys on base. All you need to do is a drag bunt towards the right side of the infield. You push your right stick on your controller over to the right side of the infield, drag bunt, get somebody on, and then, you know, you hit a home run. That's 2 or 3 runs in comparison to 1. And it makes the final boss, Ryan Yarbrough, a lefty, mind you, a lot easier. That's the way how I'd approach it, and I definitely think it's worth it. Give it a shot. Because then, of course, you're going to get some points and start to get some of these diamonds, which is really going to help you on the next part. Because we've got the beefy, the big fat conquest maps back with 10 strongholds apiece, and you're going to get 60,000 total points. If you complete the Central map, you get 30K for the American League Central, and another 30K for the National League Central, on top of free packs and other stuff. Mission progress with these cards. Then if you're solely focused on XP, mini seasons is your mode once again. You've got Team Affinity Season 2, which I like this one. Of course, you have the crutch of needing to use Season 2 eligible cards, meaning Set 2 and core cards, but there's a lot of goals, which gets you a bunch of XP, and you're also going to get team affinity vouchers. You see here, win 4 games, get a voucher. That's not a great exchange, but you're going to get more later on. And, you know, see, win 3 games, 2K, win 8 games, another 2K. But the big thing with mini seasons in terms of XP, again, if you're that home team, you want to play on rookie difficulty primarily. You want to go low and slow. No reason to play on legend here. And then you can pick your park, of course. Again, if you're on next generation, the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, those consoles, Series S as well, you can play on the ridiculous ballparks like your blank canvas. Just search it up, blank canvas as the name in the Stadium Vault. But if you are on the previous generation, you've always got Shieldwoods too. Score a ton of runs and get a bunch of XP, especially considering it's double XP weekend at the time of this video. And obviously doing that for XP and team affinity, you're going to get cards, which is going to get you closer to the season collections. These big bosses with Derek Jeter, Bob Gibson, and Frank Thomas. 3 more 99s that you definitely want to get sooner rather than later, and this is a great way to go about it. Also, Aroldis Chapman, a couple other guys in the mix. I wouldn't really prioritize the Season 2 awards drop one quite yet. Now, it does kind of suck they kind of moved back this Lightning Collection. They did say yesterday it's not until drop 5 that we're getting a Lightning card, which kind of stinks. You know, a month here, and we already went, what, 2 or 3 weeks since our last Lightning card, so it's turning into like 7 or 8 weeks up until their next Lightning card. That ain't great. But of course, I know some of you guys do want to get this Nick Castellanos, which a lot of people in my stream have been asking, well, is it even possible? Because this mission right here, or these two, you need season awards cards, and they have to be season 2 eligible. Whenever something says season 2 eligible, your wild card does not count. It has to be core or set 2. So you have to keep that in mind. And you need 500 PXP with season awards and 10 strikeouts. But as you see here, there's no season award card here up until Nick Castellanos, and he sure as hell ain't gonna pitch him. But you don't have to get those 2 missions done. If you complete all 4 of these moments, if you do these 3 missions, and you do all 5 of these general missions, you will get up to the 50 points required for Nick Castellanos. Now, I know it is quicker progress doing the ones with the season awards, PXP, easy with pitchers and then strikeouts as well. If you really did want to, you could rent these cards, Clark Schmidt. He's 50K, not exactly cheap. I think it's shitty that they even have that mission in there when they know that there's only 2 eligible cards. And I guess Miguel Andujar is here as well, which, I mean, he's not that cheap either at 25K. But I don't like that it's that way, but you can still get the Nick Castellanos even without those cards. Touching a bit more on the Luis Castillo boost, make sure go in and check right now who's supercharged, because remember, a guy like Max Fried, he's supercharged, and then he's going to get the Live Series boost as well. Hell, if you did a Braves themed team, you could triple boost the guy, and he'd be, hell, like a 97 overall right now. So that's how I'm starting off my Season 2. I'll be honest, I played 7 ranked games so far. I am enjoying it more than a couple of days ago. It's kind of refreshing in a sense of having lower overall cards again. Obviously, I really don't like the fact that, let's just go ahead and check all these cards that I'm probably never really going to use. A 99 I might wild card, but a 95 and a 93, probably not. So I don't like that. Also, I'm not really a big fan that this event is basically just 3 inning ranked seasons. I don't think that's what the events mode is meant to be. I just don't like it. You know, this is a game mode being used up with the same exact teams that you're going to see in traditional ranked seasons. But I do appreciate the fact that Posada, 99 overall, he feels really special right now. I think it's kind of cool. It's like, you know, Cougs, how he has his angel in the outfield series in a sense. You know, you've got like one really big guy and then, you know, some supporting cast. The rest of the cards are good, but you really sense the fear when you're pitching to a guy like Posada or Willie Mays, the guys that people wildcard. And speaking of that, we should talk about this. I'm going to be completely honest, I am very fucking upset about this because I was told that you were starting off Season 2 with a wild card. We talked to them. They said that's how it was going to work. And this, I don't know how you can get any other picture than you begin the season with the wild card, then you unlock the next 3 in the XP reward path. So I really think that bait and switch is deplorable. I'm pretty damn upset about that. Now, you can unlock then 3 wild cards in the XP reward path. You notice the first one here at 57,000, but then you don't see your next one until 570,000, and then the next one at 770,000. Not really spaced out that well. So you're probably wondering, where's the 4th wild card? Well, coming at a later date, so they said in the stream. I don't know if that will still be, in a sense, their free wild card. They decided maybe they'll put it out halfway through the season because they want more of the new cards, more of the season cards, and not so much the previous set. Really not a fan of it. Really pretty sour on that in particular. But Season 2 is here. That's how I'd begin. More videos are coming soon. Let me know in the comment section down below how you guys are enjoying Season 2 of MLB 24 thus far. And what cards are you going after first? What are you guys doing to kick off the new season? If you guys did enjoy this one, leave a like down below. Thank you all for watching.